Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, Blowhard Talk Hard here with Julian, and his co-host today is
Producer Pat.
Producer Pat. Our buddy Reimer is on another hiatus. Good for him.
He's got a gig, I think, which is good because he's been sort of good for him. I hope.
Yeah, it's got a comedy gig.
I hope so. Something.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's trending.
He's a comedian that makes regular jokes. He's not like a vulgar comedian, right?
No, yeah, he's more he's got a pretty PG style, but he's pretty funny.
Yeah, eh? I know he's got some YouTube shit, but I never watched it. I did watch it, but he's not like the Andrew Dice Clay.
He is definitely not the Dice Man.
Then he used to smoke and go, what he used to say, what was his expression?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, suck a dick. I told her to suck a dick. Anyways, I don't know why he brought that up. Oh, he's got a gig. Good for him.
Yes. So.
You know what? The last time I went to a comedy club, long time ago, maybe 20 years ago, I forget which one, because I was being an idiot, irritating. So the bar manager came up to me and goes, you make one more comment to the comedian, I'm going to cut off this whole section from alcohol. And I'm like, oh, okay, because I only have 5 people at our table, and the rest of the people are looking at me going, like there was about another 50 people. And they're going, asshole, don't say another word because they're going to cut you off. And but believe it or not, I did, and he cut us off.
Shit.
But then he reinstated us because I apologized. I've said whatever, but
that's kind of interesting. Sort of forcing the mob mentality is like, okay, you want to be heckler? Well, we're going to penalize everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? That was kind of smart because not your table, all the tables in your section. But I still fucking said it.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get. You never know, some guy might stab you.
Well, it was a nightclub. I mean, it was a comedy club. It wasn't a fucking after hours at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Everybody's high. Hey, what'd you do, man?
That's a tough crowd.
Anyways, that's funny.
4 a.m. comedy crowd.
Yeah, doing fucking lines off the pool table at fucking, you want one? Huh? No, I'm good. I just want to go home. Then the sun is shining. You're like, I fucking ruined my 2 days. You know what I wanted to talk about today, though, I find kind of, not funny. Actually, the Olympics. You've been watching the Olympics?
I did spend, because I was out of town hanging with my folks, and
Where did you go?
I went to Victoria.
Oh, that's right. The fires, we were just talking about them, and you told me that it's a natural...
Well, on the island, you don't notice the fires. It's like you're on an island. And
they're in the mountains.
It's on the mainland in the mountains, yeah. Forest fires are a natural phenomenon, and they're necessary for the life cycle of the woods. People get crazy about them, but the forest fires have to happen.
So those people in California, when their houses burned down, like if they're listening right now, in your mind, fuck them?
Well, no. Well, that's the problem is that we build neighborhoods in the things, not realizing that nature itself doesn't give a fuck what's there.
I got it.
The trees have to burn down to germinate, like it's all part of the life cycle.
So it's not only a cigarette light that drops it, it's the sun that burns.
Or lightning, like a simple...
Or lightning.
Lightning is a big starter of forest fires. California now, they blame it's the power company, PG&E, because they're blamed all the time.
For what?
Starting the fires because of the shitty workmanship on their lines or whatever, like the line goes down and starts a fire. They were held liable for the last big ones. It was found out it was them that was the cause. And
they penalized them?
Well, they avoided, again, the taxpayers, because it's a public company. So it's one of those, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I'm Greek there. I have them in Greece too. It's just interesting. What does that plane drop? He drops water or drops powder?
I think there's a different combination. Some it's water, some it's chemicals. I don't know. You see the ones that looks like it's red.
I never
like
seen
a red sort of powder.
Like white.
It's all different.
Thought it was blow flowing out the fucking plane.
I remember when we...
Would that take out the fire, you think?
It would be, we got to get you out there.
You got to get me out there. Right. You need fucking 100 kilos.
Get Julian and a few keys in a helicopter.
Taking out the forest fires. I'm a good guy. Anyways, getting back to the Olympics. Have you been watching?
I did watch the Olympics.
What's your favorite sport?
I like watching all the cool sport, like like track and field and stuff that you don't see every day. Like like to me, I was talking with my dad. Get golf out of the fucking Olympics. It's so stupid.
Are they professional golfers?
Well, amateur, whatever. But it's just dumb. Why not? Like, because you can just watch good golf.
Okay, forget it. Let's not get into like what we stupid, because there's a lot of stupid things.
Yeah.
I watch these fucking girls that were like 400 pounds swinging, like shot put ball on a rope. So they pick up speed, do twirls, and then they throw it 600 yards or feet or whatever.
The hammer throw.
That's not a hammer. It's a ball. It's a ball on a string.
But they call it hammer throw.
Okay, so what's the name here? Gain 500 pounds and train for fucking 6 years to throw a ball? Like you said, track and field, swimming. Those are like the good ones.
Some of the I like watching the sports that you just don't see every day.
That Canadian guy did good, eh?
The decathlete?
He won the 200. The
grass. He
whatever,
came through. Nice to see. And our decathlete won the gold. Just finally after the one Smith kind of shat the bed like a few Olympics ago.
What about the? Did you hear the controversy about the outfits?
They
the
were
volleyball.
Too sexy.
Yeah, the Brazilians weren't part of that. My buddy said it was the Netherlands, but I thought it was the Canadians that got fined. The Canadian outfits there's that tall one and then there's the shorter one. Beautiful girls. But they're like, and then somebody goes, well, they need that to play so they can have momentum. Like, that doesn't like, I go, so why don't they play naked?
I'm not arguing. I think that would be a great decision.
Yeah, well, you might as well, because those things are up their ass anyways.
And the original Olympic Games back in the day in Greece, all they were done, it was nude. They didn't have uniforms. They would wrestle and run in the nude.
That's when they were fucking. They weren't wrestling.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking just everyday.
That's everyday sex
in Greece. It's just a couple.
Yeah. There was no Olympics.
Just a couple of guys.
It's two guys. Hey man, take your clothes off. Let's pretend we're Greco wrestling.
Yeah, roll around in the sand.
Yeah, roll around in the fucking. Bring some of that oil over here. That olive oil. It's fucking good, man.
It's the good
Put
stuff.
it on my ass.
When's that going to? When's sodomy going to be in the Olympics?
But anyways, those outfits are fucking that track and field. There's some beauties if you watch. They were showing the girl that played the American girl that plays on the soccer team or the baseball team. I forget. She's gorgeous. She's on the cover of Sports Illustrated, like a model.
Yeah.
Then you got like that black girl, Tisha Felix or something, the track and fielder.
She's quite attractive.
She's very beautiful, and then you got the fucking girl from Greece that finished. She was running in the race. We were watching it at the bar. Like, oh, this girl's coming in. Karistanakis, pretend. I forget her name. Anyways, she's running. All of a sudden, me and my buddy are watching. She's like, dead last. He's going, look, we got a dead horse here. And we were laughing. But then you know what? He goes, you can bet first to win, or you can bet last to win. I mean, last place, you can bet it.
Yeah, like if
so
you're
every
wagering.
Huh?
If you're wagering on
If you were wagering, yeah, you could have bet the Greek, but she got killed. All those black girls, all those other fucking sprinters, she was like a joke. Like, where are you going to get this white girl from the Greek village who's going to fucking run?
She's still faster than probably you and I.
You know what, Pat? There's a lot of people fucking faster than you and I.
Yeah, but again.
She's an Olympic medal.
Yeah, she came last.
She qualified. Okay,
she came last, but again, she's probably faster than most people.
And you were just saying earlier, like tennis, like as a shit sport in the Olympics.
I think it's dumb. Tennis is dumb.
But again, I'm not referring to that. Tennis, the girls are hot. Who was the best-looking tennis player that never won a match?
Was it?
Not Olympics.
But was it Sharapova? No.
Nope. Sharapova won all kinds.
Oh no, sorry. There's another.
There you go. You're almost there. Kornikova.
Yeah, she was very attractive.
She married the Iglesias. But anyways, yeah, she never won an award. She never won a tennis match, but she's made over $50 million playing tennis.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Because everything is Nike shoes, little skirts.
Yeah, she became she was the talk of the town for a while.
She was a supermodel at the time, right? Like even look at her Instagram now. She's hot as hell.
Yeah, like good at tennis, but not I don't know.
She qualified. She was ranked 100th in the world, then went up to 50th, but never won a match like a tournament.
I don't think she ever went to a finals even.
Well, maybe, but again.
Anyway.
To have all that money, but again, she was good looking.
Yes, and pretty good at tennis.
Well, she's better than me and you again.
Have you played tennis since the last time we
Yes,
talked?
I did.
Okay, good.
I watched.
I
played with this guy. He thinks he knows everything. He goes, he was on the high school team. I go, listen, idiot, I'm going to make you eat the tennis ball a few times. But again, getting on the court, realizing that your feet aren't moving. They're like two heavy bags because you have it in your head, but you're picturing 10 years ago that you could still do it like that, but you can't. When I was 25, I used to fucking throw a football 50 yards.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
used to call me the gun. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, sorry, the gun's out of ammo.
Yeah, we used to play baseball in grade 6. We used to hit it on the roof at Christie School. Like in grade 6, how old are you, 12?
Yeah.
The pitch was fucking bang on the fucking balcony on the roof. Not bad for a kid.
Yeah.
And we used to play wall ball, bang, home runs all the time over the fence.
I haven't played baseball for a long time.
Yeah, and I'll probably fucking throw my arm. But, so the Olympics, are they over now?
They ended on Sunday.
And how many medals did Canada get?
I think we had 15 or something like that.
Good for Canada.
Yeah, all right. And some of the guys.
Hey,
came
they have a
through.
small population to choose. They did all right.
Yeah.
Did they win anything except that grassy guy? Did anybody
Well, we
else?
won the decathlon. We won the soccer.
The women won the soccer.
Yeah, it was big. It came down.
We won rowboating.
Our canoeing.
Canoeing,
Ladies
rowboating.
also kind of came in the first year that the paddling was in for women. Did a good job. The soccer was the big one because
Was it the girls?
Yeah, the girls won, and you didn't watch it. And it came down to penalty kicks. It was quite exciting. It got tense.
What day was that?
It was last Thursday, and it was on at like 5 in the morning. So it was like.
So where the fuck was I at 5 in the morning, man? I was in bed.
Yeah, I happened to oddly wake up because I was out on the coast. So
And it went on to penalty kicks, eh?
Yeah, it was exciting. One of the Swedish girls though kicked it over. The captain kicked it over the net. So it was
Well, you know what? They always say the fucking, even in the Euro Cup, how many penalty kicks were stopped or kicked wide because
yeah, it's more stressful than you think.
it's very. Do you ever kick a soccer ball? It's one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
You'll break your foot if you kick it wrong.
You think the net is big, but then once you get up there and the goalie, the same goes for the goalie too. Like it's tough. It's very stressful.
Well, 9 out of 10 they score. Those smooth guys, they just soft. They just know how to. But if you're like one of those guys who's over there shaking his pants, you fucking kick it a mile over the roof, over the net, and that's it.
Anyway, so that was exciting.
Yep.
Good for
The
the
Blue Jays are back. I'm going to go to a game. I bought a ticket for September because I
Yeah.
want to wait for the thing to loosen up a little bit.
I want to get a few more people in the stands, and also now that August baseball, it's always good when August baseball matters.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see if it matters, and I think it's going to.
Well, they played. They won the series against the Red Sox the other day, which was good.
That was the day I was in front of my house and that guy and girl walked by wearing Blue Jays stuff, and I said, "Did you guys watch the game?" They go, "Yeah, we just came back. It was the best game of my life." I go, "Really? Why?" And he goes, "They hit the what's his name?
Springer
hit the fucking grand slam."
Yeah, he was the hero of the other. He's actually come right in.
He's amazing. $150, 150 million.
but
he was hurt. But he's a superstar.
He's come in because to have a leadoff guy like that is awesome, which they haven't had for a long time.
No.
To have a leadoff because he's fast and he can hit, and then that first 4 or 5.
What position does he play in the field? Outfield?
He's center field.
Oh, is he good there?
Yeah, he's really because he's very athletic. He's very fast.
He's very fast. That's why he gets the big money. That's a stupid question.
That's why you got those leadoff guys because you just want him to get on base, but if he can. Also
So
hit,
they got a whole good team, man. Like Pedro.
Yeah, and they got good pitching.
Do they?
I love watching Ryu, man. Is one of
He's good, but what about the closers?
Well, they got the new guy, the sidearm guy that
Yeah,
they
that
hated.
guy, yeah. He got that guy, the Asian guy in California Angels.
They went kind of that typical thing. It's like, who do you guys hate playing against?
Those sidearm guys. Who's the other guy with the mustache that pitched like that?
Oh, I can't remember.
Rawlings.
It's such a weird thing, but yeah, they brought him in from Tampa or whatever because they got actually the bullpen's starting to come along. Anyway, it's kind of neat. It's fun to have August baseball matter.
It was good because I went to a St. Louis Bar and Grill with my buddy to watch it, and to watch a live baseball game inside, it was air conditioning. I hate the patio; it was too hot.
Yeah.
This last week, but the crazy thing was at the end, the waitress brings me the bill.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the bill, I don't even know, it was like $40, $50, whatever. And I'm like, how much tip do I give this bro? Like, it's been the first time I paid a bill in 2 years almost.
Yeah, no,
Never mind my buddy's bar, I just throw we don't even keep a tab. He doesn't give me a bill, we just throw him whatever. But this is an official place. So they bring you want a machine, sir? I go, no. Anyways, but I didn't know what to tip. I was like, wait a minute, man. Like,
yeah, and I'm like, do you tip more now because everyone's kind of been out? Like I got that.
I always tip okay. I figure fuck it, but it was just weird looking at an actual bill.
Yeah, being out west,
looking at it, JD, fucking Crown, this like
and sitting inside and there's people around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good.
it was
out
nice.
west because things are way more open. Like you don't have to wear a mask or anything. It was awesome.
You don't have to wear a mask inside. You have to wear it to walk in. Does the waitress not wear a mask in Vancouver?
BC, no, in BC, it's just, everything is recommended. You don't have to wear it on the bus or anything.
Does the waitress wear a
No,
mask?
nobody wears them. No one has to wear them. It's only recommended. So if you don't feel safe, you can wear one, but it's not required anywhere. The waitresses, the bus drivers.
So why are they so open-minded like that?
Well, I don't know. What's the problem here?
Well, we were just talking about it in the car. AstraZeneca, nobody takes it because it's against the rules or against the law now. Moderna, Johnson's got thrown off the boat. Pfizer. Then I heard they were saying if you take Pfizer and Moderna, like two different ones, they won't let you in certain countries. Like Dominican Republic, if you take two different ones, they won't allow you in their country.
There's a lot of mixed messaging, and it's very confusing. You know, Alberta, where they're just like, no, it's all open again. There's no testing or anything like that. We're treating it like a
flu.
Yeah, if you don't feel well, just stay home and act like a responsible person, and we're not going to force.
Yeah, but that's not the case though. People, like I said, people actually do get really sick and really die.
Well, of course, but then if someone's sick and needs, but if someone else got sick before this and had to go to the hospital, send them to the hospital. Like the hospitals aren't overburdened. That was the whole reason that
I'm just trying to say that, like, I didn't know if, like, I think I said this before, like this girl that I know, she got it so bad that she fucking has brain fogs now.
Yeah.
She can't remember things. Like we talk and then 2 seconds later she goes, "What did you say?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like she's got to go to a neurologist. She's got to do this. It's not good.
Yeah, but
she's called the post-COVID hoarder or long hauler.
Yeah, they're not sure what it actually is.
My buddy went to watch the Stanley Cups. He had to pay $1 in Tampa. You had to be double vaccinated for sure. He had to get a COVID test in Toronto 2 days before, $1.80. And then on the way back, another $1.80. Just for the fucking cash cow.
Yeah, it's all.
And you got to have two needles.
Anyway.
But you were saying before that the AstraZeneca doesn't count anymore?
Some places, like, they're moving, like, yeah, it's sort of moved down. Like, no one really wants to take it.
But isn't that the one that people were taking at day one?
That was the one that came out, and that they said, "Here you go," and like
now it's like not good enough.
Yeah, and then even in Europe now they're talking about how they're looking at other sort of side effects from it. So it's again, because everything is so rushed and so fast. There's so many unknowns that they're reacting to it in real time.
But what about the other countries you were saying that have it? The Russians, what do they call it?
Sputnik. Russia has Sputnik.
Not
China
the satellite,
has
Sputnik, the vaccine. And how's that vaccine working?
It's a single dose one. I don't know what the efficacy is, but I think it's similar to the sort of Johnson & Johnson, maybe 75%.
Okay.
But again, it's just mostly to alleviate serious symptoms.
Yeah, for sure.
To keep people out of the hospital. It's not like, a
and as long as it's like, it's like taking a flu shot. Yeah.
But again, Canada doesn't recognize that one, so if you happen to be in Moscow and decide to get...
So you can't come to Canada now?
Well, you'd have to quarantine or whatever, but they treat you like you're not vaccinated. And
who told me about the Bruce Springsteen concert? You did.
I did. It was because that was the weird one where it was like brand specific, where like even if you had the Moderna one, only the Pfizer vaccinated could go see Bruce Springsteen in New York, which I thought was really...
How many people?
I don't know where he was playing, but even...
Okay, say 15, 20.
Say he was at MSG.
Okay, 20,000, let's see. So, and they told people only if you have Pfizer, you're allowed to come.
Yes.
Is this for sure?
Yeah, I think they maybe walked it back, but initially, like, that was the initial thing, which was such a weird thing to say. So now there's a very brand specificity that's segmenting people when all the messaging that came at the beginning was just go, get what you can.
At the beginning.
The first. So now it's also, again, they don't know what they're doing. Their heads are up their asses.
I have both Pfizer and I have a little receipt paper. I have to bring that paper with me to show that I got Pfizer? How would the people in New York be able to know that I got Pfizer?
Yeah, I don't know if you get it's like you have to have a receipt from the manufacturer.
Oh, you got to have a receipt. How else are you going to prove it?
Yeah, so I guess in the States they write down the lot.
Well, I told you, I don't know if I told the show, but my buddy who gets Leaf season tickets, they forewarned him, do not buy them this year if you're not double vaccinated. And now who knows if they're going to throw in something like that. If you have two different ones, don't.
Yeah, if you're specific. Yeah, what criteria now do you have?
So basically, they're not going to make it mandatory, but they're going to force it like on the side.
Well, kind of, but then Quebec just introduces saying September 1, they have that full Vax Pass, which is for everything, basically, outside
the what?
You're going to need an app on your phone to basically go anywhere outside of maybe the grocery store.
That you're vaccinated.
Yeah, but the weird thing is that the staff doesn't have to do it because there's labor laws. But again, they sort of test these things in places like Quebec and France because the Quebecois love to riot. So if they stand up
Well,
against
you know
it,
what? A lot of people like to riot. There's a lot of people that fucking at that park that were not happy. Bellwoods, whatever the fuck it's called. Anyways, let's take a little break. We'll be back. Juliet.
And producer Pat.
Just taking a little alcohol break.
Yes.
Julian here from Blowhard Talk Hard. Listeners, just got a pedicure, manicure at the Doll Room. It's a one-stop beauty shop. Guys, yeah, we're welcome there. They even do waxing on your back. Location, 1034 Eglinton Avenue West. Telephone numbers, 416-787-4387. Their website is buythedollroom.com. I go there. The owner's name is Sam. You guys got to go there too. They'll wax your back, whatever you like.
I'm just going to interject, producer Pat here. I'm just looking at Julian's feet. He's wearing sandals. They look amazing.
Fucking right you do, man. Fucking right.
He's got some top shelf feet going on right now.
Anyways, a great place. Make sure you stop by to say hello. Welcome back, listeners. Julian here with Pat, the producer.
Ayo.
A-O. Blow hard, talk hard. Rankings are going up. Everybody's listening in. Tell a friend. Make sure you guys... Cable guy came to my house to redo my cable. I told him. He listened. He freaked out. He goes, he's going to tell everybody.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, because he was a young guy, but he was like, I gave him a little sample. He goes, you do sound like that guy. And then this other girl on the bell line goes, yeah, you do sound like that guy, Joey Diaz. I go, I try not to listen to those podcasts because I don't want to like copy anything, so I don't listen to anybody. But Joey Diaz is that Spanish fat guy used to be on Joe Rogan, right?
He was a comedian. He's a comedian, and he was
He's an actor. He played on Adam Sandler's football movie.
Did some time.
Yeah. Every time he did a story, he was up and doing fucking 2 8 balls every night. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like, even when you read about these rock stars, you read their biographies. Oh, every fucking night they would drink. They would fucking do 8 balls, heroin. You know what, man? Who gives a fuck? Isn't everybody does that? I don't have to be a rock star to do fucking drink every night.
No.
Half my fucking 20s and 30s, that's what we did.
Yeah. I think it's just the funding, because it's hard to afford to do that every night.
Well, nobody actually came up to no promoter and gave it to me, but whatever. But funny thing, we were driving, and I looked, and there was this girl. She had I thought she had a great body. Yeah. And I have bad eyes, I guess. I go, oh, that probably was hot, man. He goes, my buddy goes beside me, goes, yeah, she's a jaguar. I go, a jaguar? He said jaguar. Yeah. I call it jaguar. I go, what the fuck's a jaguar? Is a cougar? I go, yeah. What's a cougar? He goes, 40. I go, it's a jaguar. He goes, 50. Okay. I go, what's a 60-year-old? Then I made a stupid comment. I said, dead?
No.
But I thought that, I'm only kidding. The girl looked 22 to me.
Yeah, but jaguars are pretty cool, like deadly cats. I don't know.
Her body was a fucking rockin' 10 out of 10. She was jogging like fucking good. That's why I thought she was like, but again, I'm blind as a bat, but her body was solid.
And honestly, I'd rather drive a Jaguar than drive a Cougar, like the Mercury Cougar. Not a very stylish car.
Yeah.
But the Jaguar, it's a fine luxury British sports sedan.
Is it a sport? Is it British?
Yeah, notorious. Actually, their electrical systems are pretty shitty.
Well, you got money to buy it. You got money to fix it.
That's true.
Otherwise, why are you buying it for? Jaguar.
You know what we should do, Julian?
What's that, bro?
You should tell me one of your little erotic stories.
Yeah. I got a couple already lined up.
Because we just came out of before we went to the commercial, we were talking all COVID bullshit. Let's do something a little bit more fun and spicy.
And then I want everybody to listen at the end of the show, when we say see you later, listen for the 10, 15 seconds after the fact. And just after email or text us, or not text us, you can, I don't know. Leave us a comment and say, what the fuck was that? Because it's gonna be pretty sick. Anyways, erotic time story. Julian's erotic story.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, this one's pretty short, but again, words from the mouth, the source. He came in, threw me on the bed, went down on me. I slurped and choked on his dick. He went back down on me, then fucked me and told me to slowly scratch his balls, and he filled my body up with cum. Then done. LOL.
So that was like a half-hour call?
I don't know what the fuck. I guess that was her way of just making it short. But
half-hour, shower to shower.
Well, I have no idea how long it was, but this is a long one. He came in. I told him, get in. I'm horny. He grabbed me, pushed me up against the wall, and kissed me and said he's going to shower and come out naked. I said, good idea. You're a smart man. LOL. Jesus. I'm reading this the way she wrote it. It's fucking crazy. Continuing. Spread my legs open and stopped him. I said, kiss my body and work your way up to my pussy. Make it extra slow. Make me beg for your cock. After he handled his business with me, we 69'd and grabbed a condom and put it in me missionary. He asked to come on my tits, so I kneeled down, looked into his eyes, licked my lips. After he blew all over my chest, I scooped with my finger and slowly licked and sucked off my finger, then sucked off what was ever left on his dick. Then he was done. LOL. I got that part cut off, people. I'm sorry.
But
that's why I hesitated. So I'll repeat the last
real
part.
Cliffhanger.
After he blew his, okay, I'll start. He asked me to come on my tits. So I kneeled and looked into his eyes, licked my lips. After he blew all over my chest, I scooped it with my finger and slowly licked and sucked off my finger. Then sucked off whatever was left on his dick. LOL.
The end.
The end.
That's a real happy ending to that story.
It's a good story, actually. I'm picturing it going, what the fuck?
Yes.
But yeah, that's Julian's Erotic Stories. I think this episode is, we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of COVID, Olympics, fucking
Jaguars,
some secret diaries. I forget what the fuck else we talked about.
Yeah,
but anyways,
we
listen
rounded
to the
the
last
horn.
10 seconds after this. Julian.
And producer Pat.
We're out, people. Have a great week.
Can't wait till your cock is deep inside of me, fucking me nice and hard, making me come. Oh my god, you're making my pussy so wet.